darling.
Hello!
Cut, ready? And settle everybody. And anytime.
Hello, Stylistas! I am Katerina Rodriguez and welcome to your show. Style that empowers. Creativity that inspires. This is Stylista TV. Fashion design is that one form of art that has always fascinated me because it's that one craft that truly allows people to wear an art masterpiece. And fashion designer Albert Andrada surely created a fashion masterpiece that Pia Wurtzbach wore when she won the Miss Universe title in 2015. Let's get to know more about Albert Andrada here on Fashion Insiders.
My mom herself is a very, very fashionable woman. And I remember during those days when I was a kid, she would bring me to fashion shows, with her comares, with friends, Then, I got inspired. Then one of her closest friends told me, like, Albert, why don't you become a designer someday? You see, I think you could create a very, very, very beautiful dresses. That was a time that fashion wasn't that good already here in the Philippines. That's how I felt. It was going down because of ready-to-wear, and it was a fad, like everybody's going to the Middle East. So somebody offered me, and I said to myself, okay, I think I want to try it. Once you step into the Middle East as a fashion designer, for me, I find it very challenging. Working in a palace is toxic, I must say. Yes, because, of course, you're working for a royalty. The tendency there is they're very demanding. You work under pressure. And you have to be very, very unique. In the sense of, you create evening gowns, but you still have to create traveling clothes for her. You still have to create sleeping dress for her. You have to create robes for her. Everything under the sun, which involves stitching. In my palace times, it was a great life. Why? Because I stay in London for 3 months every year, just going shopping with the royalties. I was a royal designer for 10 years, but I know that God was preparing for me something for me. It was like a training ground for me. Everything was so great, but it has to be, like I was forgetting myself already. How it feels like you've been working a lot for them, but then, I felt that I was forgetting myself as a designer. God, where would you bring me? I'm not complaining of what I am right now, but, I want to grow as a designer. I was in Baguio, actually. Ayala called me up. They said, Sir Albert, are you interested to have a shop in Greenbelt? So, in Greenbelt? I said, of course. My first plan was, to have this shop, then I just go back and forth here in the Philippines. But I felt that I have to be hands-on. So I think I cannot leave the Philippines anymore. So it was a choice between working with a royalty or working here in the Philippines. So I said to myself, if I want to grow as a designer, I think I have to choose the Philippines. The boutique that holds my collection in LA is the For the Stars Fashion House by Rocky Gatherco. That's how Paris Hilton wore my gown, because Paris Hilton chose gowns, from that fashion house, and fortunately mine was chosen. And I really didn't know that it was happening because it's all over social media now when I found it out there. So it was a great thing that happened. Even when Paris Hilton came here, when she was interviewed, She said that she's been wearing Albert Andrada in LA. So I'm so happy. Like even the last Grammy Awards, she posted in Instagram like my best and favorite look ever in Grammys, Albert Andrada. I'm very thankful that it was worn by her. Pia back started as a friend, as a model, and I dressed her up when I came back in her 2014 Binibining Pilipinas. She would be my muse in every shows that I have. First, she's very easy to work with. Second, she has a very pretty face, and she's not maarte. When she joined Binibining Pilipinas again, thank God she won as Binibining Pilipinas Universe. And then, so when she won Binibining Pilipinas Universe, so we were very happy. Then I said, I received a call. I was having dinner. I received a call from Madam Stella Marquez Araneta. Then she said, Albert, can you loan me the costume that Pia wore during Binibining Pilipinas? Then how much will you charge me? I won't charge you because Pia's a good friend. There was still, who's gonna make the gown, the evening gown? But I said, it's okay already because I made the national costume. One morning, when I was already prepare myself, to travel for the next week, I received a missed call from Binibining Pilipinas. But that was 8 o'clock in the morning. So I said, I got nervous because, there might be something wrong with the national costume that Pia brought. Baka nabasag yung mga kapis or whatever, So I returned the call, then I said, yes, madam. Albert, I'd like you to know that I'm assigning you as the official designer of Pia to make her evening gown. And then I brought it to the States, and then after, so we asked Pia to fit it. So they called me, Albert, you can come up now. So she was there, wearing when the lift opened, she was there with a gown. It was perfect. So ito na, the pageant day. I was so happy when I saw the costume, And then when it was the evening, I was praying that she would be on the 10. Because if she would be only the 15, we're not gonna see the gown. It will just go to waste. So we were cheering. They came on rushing to me and they embraced me and they were saying, Albert, she's gonna wear your gown. Everybody knows that's what social media does. When she came out, she was looking so radiantly and she was so very, very elegant. Hindi ako naiyak nun eh. Humagulgul ako. And they were hugging me up and they were crying as well. Everybody's in tears. So, oh my gosh. Tapos yun na nga, nung nangyari yun, then she became Miss Universe. I would like to be remembered by, a designer, a very successful one, but grounded, an individual who's very successful, but who knows the meaning of success in the sense of relationship to people, in relationship to everyone. And I would like to be remembered as a good mentor. Not only to be a very good fashion designer. Being a fashion designer is like being an athlete. There will be a lot of hurdles, that you would encounter. You would jump as high as you can, try to jump as high as you can through that hurdle until, you reach success. Even how many times you stumble, even how many times you fall, always remember, don't get disappointed, don't get demoralized, because whenever you fall, it always teaches you something.